What has happened, everyone? Let's walk through what to expect from today. Actually, a bit of a recap yesterday. I did take a sell on GU, this one in here. So this one lined up pretty well, spot on with what I wanted to see yesterday. So that was nice. I also actually called this in the free Discord section. So that's what I sent out. That's what played out. So as you can see, literally played out to a T. It's sometimes, you know, when you're pretty good with price action and locked in and in flow, you'll get entries like this. So before and after, played out exactly right. I also called this to the free Telegram as well. So if you're in that, you also caught that. I had some of the guys catch that in there. So that was yesterday's entry. When I can set out entries that I'm going to take, I will obviously send them out like that. So a lot of guys in the premium group also caught this entry. Obviously, they know a little bit more in terms of the entry criteria itself. So I was able to send that out and they were able to follow their own entries. But that was really, really clean. Kind of things I would break down if I could, take this again would be one, to just go 1 to 4 because I took 1 to 3, or even to swing this to this low, which is where we were targeting yesterday. So left a lot on the table. It puts me up 7% for the year. So not too mad about it. Just needed to secure some more profits. But coming into today, what I'm kind of looking at, we'll start with EU. So EU on the 4 hour, as you can see, has taken that decisional and is giving us the reaction we want. I do want to keep selling. I don't see buys as an option. This, for me, it could be the decisional of more or less our 15-minute external break. That is our external break there. So if we mark that out, that is our 15-minute external break. So we are at a point that should give a decent retracement, okay? So I don't want to necessarily sell realistically until we come and take this high. I am actually open to buying, okay? This area to me is that trap area. So all I'm looking for this is to trap price in this area so that I can buy, okay? I don't want to really sell until we get up to these areas. We've had really, really good structure and liquidity up here, which is really clean, but I need this point gone. I believe this is a trap. This, like I said, is that internal 15-minute break. That is the decisional of that break. Our external break. So our range now in the 15-minute is that high to that low, as indicated by my little dots. And then internally, we're now moving the way down, which is really, really clean. And I would like this to come take the low, given that this is a major inducement. So all I'd be looking for is we've got our inducement area here. We've now internally broken here. We've built up that area of liquidity here. All I'm looking for is the price to just continue this slow momentum, slow move down, and then give me an entry up like that to come target here. Now, if with this already does just push up, that's fine. I will be looking to sell off of this area up here. Okay, so I still would rather sell that, but I think we are due for a retracement with what this is giving at the moment anyway. So I'll mark that as an internal break, but that's what I'm kind of seeing coming into today. Now, GU, more or less the kind of same deal, but we are still externally bearish on our 15-minute. So I just see this as internal bearish breaks. We've had a really, really good inducement into mitigation and a push down. This has taken important liquidity. This was our decisional. We created a decisional to push through that. So it is a really, really important point we've taken. But I just don't see like this holding. In terms of selling, I'm quite happy just to realistically just sell whenever. This is quite some hard price action to read with what we've created internally. For me, realistically, because that is more or less an internal break, because you've got extreme and more or less decisional here. I kind of want to stay inside this leg. So if we can just mitigate this area here, I'm quite happy to sell. I actually don't see buys as an option on GU. Just looking for something like that internally in here. If we read the 5-minute structure, we have got an internal break here. This area is our area of retest and demand to supply. So realistically, I think taking this high and selling is kind of the biggest option now. Mitigation, internal break, mitigation, like we're just creating liquidity. Yes, we've taken this retest now, so the last inducement is inducement low. All I'm looking for now is to induce high to sell. We may be able to actually buy through this area too here. So if you are looking to be a little bit more internal, I am okay with actually using this as a smart money trap and trading up towards this area, which is an option, okay? So you can either trade up. I'm going to wait for the sells probably and go from there. AU, I don't actually see a thing. We've now broken this daily high, which is what we wanted. I just don't see an entry. There was a sell entry here, which we had some of the guys in the group take. But apart from that, literally nothing. So we've got our external break now. We are bullish, and this just goes, if you had trouble reading AU over the last couple of weeks, you've just got to follow bullish. Like, you're bullish until you're not bullish, okay? So you don't want to get too internal with it and expect to sell when we're not going to sell, okay? In terms of decisional, we've already reacted off of this area of decisional here, and we've pushed out there. So realistically, that's on your 15-minute leg. Nothing we can do. Now, the DXY lines up really, really clean with what I'm seeing for continuation sells. We've now reacted off of this demand, taken this liquidity, which was our weekly target. I would like to come and continue buying and take this high and continue up on the DXY. I think it makes sense for the dollar to get stronger with what's going on in the world. So I would like to see this continue up. But structurally, it does make sense to actually sell. Okay, it's just a matter of if that's the case. We are technically in the extreme of this bigger range here, so I do like buys. But we'll obviously see what this does when it comes further up into this area. The decisional of this move here, it's kind of in now, so this may kind of trickle down and then push up like that. Come and take this, and then we'll be at, are we going down or are we going up? And that'll be the move there. So we're at our first indecision point, I would say, for the week, but that's what I'm kind of looking at. So if you're not, make sure you join the free Discord. You got free Telegram down below as well. I will be going live with the premium guys tonight, so if you want to join the premium and go live twice a week, the link for that is down there. Other than that, let's continue the week on. And if you haven't looked at the case study from yesterday, go and look at that. And let's finish this week off nice and strong.